Hey guys, I just wanted to show you the books that I'm intending to finish up this weekend and to pick them to start. The first book is Sarah Lotz and it's called The Three. If I go in real close, you'll see there's actually people here, and there's one line that's kind of, if I tilt it to the light, sorry about the fingerprint, you can see that there's somebody missing by the looks of it, and a plane. And if we read the blurb on the inside, it says, Black Thursday, the day that will never be forgotten, the day that 4 passenger planes crash at almost exactly the same moment at 4 different points around the globe. There are only 4 survivors, 3 are children who emerge from the wreckage, seemingly unhurt, but they are not unchanged. And the 4th is Pamela May Donald, who lives just long enough to record a voice message on her phone, a message that will change the world. The message is a warning. So this looks really, really good. Now this will be the second book that I have read by Sarah Lotz, and she is a very, very good writer. The first book I read by her was aboard I think it was a cruise ship, with similar kind of uneasiness about travel, if you like. So I would definitely say check out Sarah if you're interested in kind of psychological thrillers of the travel nature, if that makes any sense. The next book I wanted to show you is, I'm reading this already, Sophie Kinsella, Shopaholic to the Stars. Hollywood, Here She Comes. I've been following this series since the very beginning, and I really, really, really love this. Becky Bloomwood, she is absolutely hilarious. You cannot help but fall in love with this character. She loves to shop. That's the first thing you should know about Becky, and it gets her into quite a bit of trouble. And she is she's up to more mischief in this book, and I'm not going to say too much about it until my review. But I would say if you're a fan of this series and you haven't read this one yet, then you definitely need to get it. The next book is by Stephen King, and it is called Revival. This and Sophie's books, these are library books. And the back says, in one way at least, our lives really are like movies. The main cast consists of our family and friends. Sorry if you're not picking this up. The supporting cast is made up of neighbours, co-workers, teachers and daily acquaintances. But sometimes a person who fits none of these categories comes into your life. So, I am a fan of Stephen King. I've been a fan of Stephen King's for years, so I can't really imagine hating this book. So I really love the cover too. It's really foreboding. I've just actually finished reading Finders Keepers, and I really adored that book. So check that one out as well if you're into Stephen King. But I'm hoping to get to this now this weekend and hopefully have a review up for you during the week. Now, I'm a Sherlock Holmes fan, so when Anthony Horowitz has decided to write a few books based on the good man himself, I couldn't resist. I did read, let's see if the name is on the back of it. Yeah, The House of Silk. I did read The House of Silk, and I thought that was really well done. So I couldn't wait to read about Moriarty. So Sherlock Holmes is dead and darkness falls. So that is quite the title. And as you can see, the water here, which I assume is to do with where Sherlock Holmes ended up with Moriarty. I'm not going to give too much away in case somebody who's watching this hasn't read some of the books and doesn't know what I'm on about. But I'm really eager to start this. It's not too thick, so I don't think it'll take me too long to get through this, but I can't wait to try. And this is a favourite writer of mine. She's an Irish writer, Kate McCabe. The Music of Love. Now, Kate is a wonderful writer. I've read everything she's written so far, and she's a very talented writer. And she did write a book about a bookshop or a book club. I'm not sure which. I can't remember the exact title of it. But if you look up Kate McCabe on Goodreads or Amazon, I'm sure you'll be able to find the book I'm talking about badly. But yeah, she's a wonderful writer. There's just something very likeable about her characters and the settings of her book. they're proper feel-good books. So anyway, this is my intended reading for this weekend. It may be a bit ambitious, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. I have started a few of these, so it's not too daunting. But hopefully I'm going to have some reviews for you this coming week with some of these books. So if you have any particular one of these that you'd like me to review, let me know in the comments. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye bye guys!